I'm not your typical Punjabi boy. मतलब, I don't listen to the latest Punjabi songs and don't necessarily break into a bhangra every time I hear. एक सेकंड, ये पिछले एपिसोड में हो गया ना? So I had a great time with Josh the last time out.
What's up, man?
Hey Josh. This time I'm going out for some Bihari food with बिहार की लाली, जो इतनी बिहारी है कि वो कट्टी नहीं करती, वो कट्टा करती है.
ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, महुआ पियो बिहार में अपने होता है 90% 100% अल्कोहल. ऐसा लाफा मारेंगे ना, हक दोगे. ये सब क्या है? ये तो गंदा महक रहा है. I'm very proud to be called a Bihari now, but that wasn't always the case. You know, the word Bihari is often used in a very derogatory way, and also there are a lot of negative stereotypes attached to the word. But then one day I suddenly just ran out of fucks to give. यार I mean, मेरे को रिक्शा वाला बोल के भी क्या कर लोगे? क्लासेस तो तुम निकले और 100 रुपए मीटर के ऊपर से अलग से देने पड़ेंगे.
हाँ यार आकांक्षा, you really fit the stereotype है. But to be honest, when I think of Bihar, I think of Litti Choka, gangs of Wasipur, Lalu Prasad Yadav, and Katta. यार, why does mainstream media paint a certain picture of Bihar?
यार क्योंकि बहुत हद तक तो सच है. But here's the thing, this representation is not justified because Bihar is also about culture, community and delicious food. इसलिए मैं अक्षय को पॉट बेली लेके जा रही हूँ. According to me, they have come very close to replicating the authentic home cooked food that I used to eat back home.
बिहारी क्विजीन के बारे में ना मैंने ज्यादा बात ही नहीं की है आज तक, लाइफ में ज्यादा पूछा ही नहीं है लोगों से. मतलब आई डोंट नो मच अबाउट इट.
Have you never eaten anything?
नहीं यार, मैंने सिर्फ लिट्टी चोखा के बारे में सुना है. आई नो दैट लिट्टी चोखा इज द स्टार.
सुना है, you haven't eaten it.
लिट्टी चोखा
Have you
खाया है.
seen it?
मतलब आई डोंट नो, शायद दूसरे नाम से देखा हूँ मैं.
Now Bihar, I don't represent the whole Bihar. I can't even if I try that because Bihar is not one homogeneous state.
हाँ.
So there are 3 different languages. So I am a Bhojpuriya person. Then you will have Maithili people, which is also a language. Maghi people, which is also a language. And then Bhojpuri, of course. Bihari is not a language.
Bihari is not a language. Whoever thinks Bihari is a language
And people
is
like,
me 10 years ago.
push, बिहारी बोल के दिखा ना, बिहारी बोल के दिखा ना. अलग क्या बोलूँ? बिहारी.
तो बहुत बात करना, इसके बारे में तो बहुत बात करने वाला हूँ मैं, बहुत क्वेश्चन पूछने वाला हूँ आपसे यार, because I'm very interested to know. But before that, खाना मंगा ले यार.
Yes, I'm so excited for you, Akshay. Right now, you are in for a treat, literally my treat.
Oh, plug it! यार इतना दूर बिठा दिया, हाई फाई भी ऐसे. Oh, dude. All right. Oh, got some salsa chutney here. Andas, dude.
It's not anda. It's the most vegetarian thing ever. This is not Bagya basket. This is something called pitha.
Pitha.
It's basically rice flour के dumplings
हाँ.
और अंदर दाल की filling है.
Let me tell you one thing. I'm not the biggest dal fan.
Neither
Not
am
the
I.
biggest. You're also not a big dal fan, but you like pita.
But I love this.
Okay.
And they're calling it pakoda basket, but basically we call it bachka. So these are basically different type of vegetable slices, deep fried in besan and chawal ka batter. And then the chutney here, this is your regular hari chutney. And this tomato is basically, it's baked before you make the chutney, cooked on open fire.
Why? मतलब what? Does it give a different kind of taste?
Yeah, you give that earthy taste,
Earthy
that
taste,
whole
real.
smoky
हाँ,
taste.
क्या बात कर रहे हो? खा लें फिर. Going for it. I'm going for the pakoda first because this taste I know. So this chutney.
Akshay, cheers, eye contact.
Cheers, eye contact. Eye contact. Cheers.
Oh my god.
This pakoda melts in the mouth.
Generally Sunday को when my mother is at home,
हाँ.
we'll have this really lavish lunch.
हाँ.
वो lunch is दाल, चावल, 3 तरह की सब्जियाँ, बचका, पापड़, चटनी, अचार, and then your ghee. Of course, there has to be ghee. My favorite part used to be bachka और मुझे पता था smell आती थी जैसे किचन में बनना चालू हुआ. I'll run there and I'll start eating and then my mother will like I'll give you a big slap. पहली सारा खाना like I would fill myself up and would not eat lunch after that, so I was chased out of kitchen. If you look at the ingredients, परवल का चोखा. Basically nobody would have thought परवल का salsa बनाने का.
परवल का salsa है ये.
It's basically that. We have dumplings.
Dumpling. That dude, I have not had this yet, यार. कैसे खाए?
You have not had that.
I didn't
Let's
have
have
the
it
dumpling.
together.
हाँ, dumpling खाते हैं साथ में. Guys, cheers to my first vegetarian Bihari dal dumpling. इसमें सौंफ का टेस्ट आ रहा है इसमें.
Oh, there's sauce, which we
sauce.
don't usually put. They have sliced it up, no?
हाँ. Sliced it up, huh?
Yeah, before
What kind of language are you using? Because we are in a Bihari restaurant, you're just using sliced it up and all.
अरे काट दिया है तो पीस में ये पूरा होल रहता है डम्पलिंग.
मेरा जो अंडरस्टैंडिंग है बिहारी कल्चर का ना, जब से मैं बच्चा था कि मैंने एक फिल्म देखी थी शक्ति द पावर, व्हिच यू मस्ट नो.
By the way, that movie was not shot in Bihar. We don't have deserts.
इट वाज नॉट शॉट इन बिहार. एग्री. टेरेन का थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम है उसमें. हाँ. और जो बंदा कभी इंडिया आया नहीं है और उसने शक्ति द पावर देखा है और गैंग्स ऑफ वासेपुर देखा है, उसको तो लगेगा कि बिहार तो ऐसे ही है.
और शक्ति द पावर थोड़ा exaggerated था, but Gangs of Wasseypur was based in reality. It was based in a time where जब coal mafia was a thing and shit would get really violent.
संजय मिश्रा is from Bihar. Pankaj Tripathi is from Bihar.
Yeah, so
And
I
Akansha
like
Pushpa is
Sanjay.
from Bihar. Ravish Kumar is from Bihar. Dude, crazy. All these stalwarts are from Bihar, yaar. For every Ravish Kumar, you have one Lalu Prasad, you know.
For every Ravish Kumar, you have a Sudhir Chaudhary.
Sorry, for every Ravish Kumar, you have a.
Sudhir Chaudhary. For every Kanhaiya Kumar, you have a Lalu Prasad.
For every Kanhaiya, you have a Lalu. That's straight. That's true. That's true. झींगा मछली. तो ये वो झिंगा.
नहीं. Oh, there's more. There's more.
So this is not it, but this looks really nice. It looks very plain, very simple.
What do you say about this greatness?
To me, it looks like a very basic dish, but these puris I've never had before.
So
Different colors.
that's palak puri, that's pyaz puri, and that's dal ki puri.
This is झींगा.
Yeah, this is jhinga, but
This
I'm
is
guessing
jhinga.
they have improvised because these are not the river shrimps. When my mother would cook it, the whole house would smell like jhinga because they are really smelly. But we would just endure through it because it's amazing.
It smells good, यार.
And that is pumpkin ki sabzi, by the way.
कद्दू ये तो मैं बहुत खाता
हाँ.
हूँ. तो किसको अटैक करें फिर?
Start from the puris.
So this is the orange puri.
Yeah.
So can I? Okay, I have to eat with the kaddu.
साल में एक auspicious phase आता है सावन से पहले. Even before like a wedding
हाँ.
or a big puja, the meal before that would be this.
But damn, it's damn tasty.
Have you noticed the sabzi is slightly meetha?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Kaddu.
it has a slight meetha kick to it. This is your flaxseed ki chutney, dost.
Flaxseed की चटनी.
You know the superfood Firangs are crazy about.
हाँ.
Flax seeds are what we used to call tisi back home. जैसे टर्मरिक के साथ किया है ना, टर्मरिक लाचा है.
हाँ जैसे चाय टी.
अच्छा.
So it's like a flaxseed tisi.
Flaxseed tisi नहीं दोस्त. छी यार बस.
Flaxseed tisi. Is there any kind of like a cultural thing when you guys eat या कुछ ऐसा कि in Nagaland if you take cake to somebody's house they find it very insulting, but if you take a pig's head they find it very मतलब respectful.
So there's this one thing. If someone comes to your house, you're supposed to offer them water and at least something sweet to eat within for first 5 minutes.
Otherwise,
you're not a good host.
That's nice.
And I've seen my mother getting angry at people for not doing that.
Anyone walked into the house, give them water and some sweet. मतलब ये.
So basically, जब भी हम बाहर बचपन में खेलने जाते थे और अगर हमें प्यास लगी और I have to go use the loo somewhere, मेरे को कभी वापस घर नहीं जाना पड़ता है. I would walk into the first house that I could see and then I'll be like पानी bathroom use करना है.
What are you saying?
And you're like, हाँ, because when you raised in a community, everybody is taking care of you.
Let me ask you another question.
Yeah.
UPSC में आपके कितने आए थे?
मैंने नहीं दिए.
Oh.
Because when I said I want to be a fashion designer, people did not realize. Yeah, nobody knew that's a actual legit career opportunity. Like they were like, wow, साड़ी डिजाइन करोगे, रुमाल डिजाइन करोगे,
फिर
कपड़े सियोगे तुम, दर्जी बनोगे.
अगर मैं किसी बिहार से पूछूं कि would you want to be the CEO of a multi-million-dollar company or be an IAS officer?
They'll choose the IAS officer.
They'll choose the IAS
I'm
officer,
guessing
na?
like I don't know. Like, I would not.
People you know and all, maybe they would be the IAS officer.
Because IAS officer respect for life. Multi-billion company can fail like tomorrow.
So it is because security का जो लंबा खेल जाए ना, तो government jobs also क्योंकि security देती है government jobs. Yeah, dude, this is damn tasty. What are you saying? This is not this and all.
No, the jhinga is not authentic. The gravy is.
It's supposed to be soft, no?
It's the sea wala shrimp. The river shrimp is a completely different texture. What did you try? What was that face? That's dal ki sabzi, by the way. You said you don't like dal.
क्या दाल है यार? Shit.
So let me just repeat. Akshay started off the video by saying, I heard you guys eat a lot of dal. I'm not a huge fan of dal. And right now, he's giving me that
What a dal.
porn star face.
After eating a lot of meat in Nagamese cuisine का video, My Treat episode 1, Malayali cuisine का video, My Treat episode 2, let me just say कि I think I have found vegetarian food that I love. So what are we getting next? Yeah, what are we getting next? Oh yeah, now we're talking. Thank you, Ji. Thank you so much. Champaran ka mutton and litti chokha. Oh yes. Oh, it's
That's what
hot
she
as
said.
hell, dude. Oh, ho, ho, ho.
By
How
the
do we
way,
eat this, man?
yeah, focus on Akshay because this is the first time he's seeing litti, touching litti, sniffing litti, doing
The first
anything
time I'm
with
looking at
litti.
litti, yeah. I've
So
never.
basically, I'll tell you what to do. Take a bite, break it apart, and dip it in the mutton.
Dip it in the mutton.
Yeah.
I've never eaten litti before. So
No,
it's
take the
time.
first bite like
With
that.
mutton?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, but just make sure it's not too hot and you don't burn yourself.
Yeah, it looks damn hot. Steam is coming out. Oh, that smells so good. All the spices, dude.
Two-minute silence for Akshay's litti orgasm.
God bless you for telling me to put this litti with the mutton. तो इसमें क्या है? Spice है कुछ?
This is sattu and masala.
Masala, sattu, dude.
Sattu is basically roasted gram flour. Try this with this. This is बैगन का चोखा and this is आलू का चोखा.
I love it. I love it. It's a little too dry, but जब मैंने मटन के साथ खाया था, मतलब it was a nice combination, completely
Yeah.
nice. क्या मटन है, dude?
That is again Champaran style mutton. Champaran is a district which again is like the Maithil side of Bihar.
हाँ.
And
चंपारण वही है ना जहाँ पे गांधी जी ने वो सत्याग्रह किया था. That's how we know about चंपारण. इसलिए चंपारण बहुत सुना हुआ है.
Yeah.
आपके यहाँ शादी कैसे करते हैं? मतलब स्पेशल रिचुअल्स है
हाँ,
या
है
नहीं
ना?
है? सब लोग दारू पी के रहते हैं या नहीं रहते?
dry state है.
ड्राई स्टेट है.
स्पेशल रिचुअल है हमारे तरफ दहेज. इसीलिए लड़कों को या तो आईएएस बनना होता है या इंजीनियर या डॉक्टर बिकॉज रेट्स काफ़ी हाई हैं उनके.
Oh shit.
पता है क्या सबसे बड़ा हॉरेबल एक्सक्यूज लोगों के पास क्या होता है? अपनी बहन के लिए मैंने दिया था तो मैं लूंगा नहीं. हैव यू हर्ड अबाउट द पकड़ुआ व्या?
Room napping.
Yeah.
हाँ.
Grooms get kidnapped in Bihar at times. Like I don't know if it still happens. Movie भी आ रही है अभी शायद.
जबड़िया जोड़ी.
हाँ, क्योंकि दहेज का ऐसा प्रिवेलेंस था कि लोगों ने बस लड़के उठाने चालू कर दिए कि दहेज दहेज तुझे. तू आ सुबह खेत में लोटा लेके आ, तुझे गायब करते हैं. Our next course is here.
Wow. Did you ever see the violence around? Was there a lot of violence? अब आप बोल रहे हो मेरे को groom napping और दहेज के बारे में. तो उस context में आपने violence देखा है?
So I'm not saying like every Bihari has had an experience like this. So late at night, we heard this loud noise around like 12:30 or something. My family just assumed क्योंकि मेरे गली के अंदर बहुत सारे गुपचुप के ठेले वाले आते जाते रहते थे. So someone dropped their रेड़ी. So it was that loud the noise कि उनका बर्तन बहुत सारा गिरा है. So nobody went out to check and a few hours later we found out there was a gunshot. And that person like bled for like hours before someone took him to a hospital and he passed away. It was your gang related violence and all. So the lines get really blurred between a mafia gang and a politician gang. So
Oh damn.
they're quite intermixed. But it's a one-off thing.
Yeah, it's a one-off. Yeah, shit. Of course. नहीं,
So
नहीं.
it could have happened next to your house as well, Akshay.
बिल्कुल.
But like it makes suddenly you will relate it to the fact that it's Bihar. I was living in Gurgaon. I know
Yeah.
someone who was gunned down
in
the same mohalla.
Noida यार.
And then
Noida. I know of this. हाँ क्या है ये?
this,
Sattu.
Yeah.
Cooling drink. हाँ, I think we
Yeah,
need
this
this after that story, Akanksha. I can't believe I'm having a dal shake.
Yeah.
This is a dal shake.
yeah, it is. It's basically chana shake.
And I started this entire video saying I'm not that fond of dal.
Dal.
तूने कहा you don't like dal?
I
Here you go.
made-
ये क्या साबूदाना? But इसके साथ करेला भी आया है.
करेला नहीं वो आलू का भुजिया है. These are basically आटा का dumplings in dal.
आटे के डम्पलिंग, दाल की डम्पलिंग,
चावल का dumpling.
हाँ चावल के डम्पलिंग. Okay, so let me just define this. Let me just tell you, okay, guys, this is Dal went abroad and made a good life for himself. That is this dal pitti. यार थोड़ा एक्सप्लेन करो ना इसको कि क्या है इसमें, जो इतना खट्टा कुछ है, क्या है इसमें, है क्या इसमें? कि मेरे को दाल अच्छी लग रही है, कुछ तो होगा. हाँ.
the biggest punch from there is like hing.
हाँ हींग हींगी आके
So ये
पापा
that-
हींगी हंस दे
Hingiya ke papa. And you know the Manoj Tiwari we knew was like ऊपर वाली के चक्कर में लड़का खूब पिटाइल बा, लड़की के पुराना प्रेमी पुलिस लेके आइल बा, लड़का रोवत बाटे जाके बाजार में, झूठे हम फंस गईनी गोरी के प्यार में, काहे के कहलू आई लव यू सवरिया, अब पुलिस खींची हमारी बबरी. That's the Manoj Tiwari.
What?
Yeah, I was a fan.
But that's a catchy song.
Yeah, it's
That's
very
a catchy song.
And he sang it in one breath. See how difficult it was for me to sing. You want to say this? Aisan mar marab hog deba.
ऐसा मार मारा थोड़ा
Aisan mar marab tohra.
ऐसन मार मारा थोड़ा
Marab
मारा थोड़ा
hug deba.
हक देबा ऐसा ऐसन मार मारब थोड़ा
Thora
हक देबा
nahi tohra.
तोहरा ऐसन मार माबा तोहरा Fuck, dude. I'll hit you so hard you will shit your pants. That's what it says. No?
Aisan खाना खिलाई तोरा hug deba.
मखाना खीर
मखाना की
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
मखाने की खीर कैसे बनता
Do you
है
know what makhana is?
मखाना I know what मखाना is fox nuts मैं हर रात खाता हूँ
Bihar is one of the biggest producers of foxnut. Okay, it's a fun fact. I have never had makhana kheer either.
Oh, you never had makhana kheer also. You're also having for the first time.
Yeah.
Dude, cheers and dude.
But I've heard so much
Cheers.
about it. It's not a thing in my house. Probably because my mother does not like
we're
it
actually
much.
doing a cheers like that.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you why I like it.
Why?
It reminds me of rasmalai.
Yeah,
And
it
I
does.
love
Right?
rasmalai. My biggest weakness is rasmalai.
Now tell me, what was your assumption about Bihar, Bihari food?
हाँ.
How did you like it? What were you expecting, and how true was it to expectation, or how untrue was it to your expectation? And have you found something out new about me? All of that.
Okay, Akanksha, that is now that you're asking. The only thing I know about Bihari food is litti chokha. Only because people have spoken about it. I've never even seen it till today. Now I've understood कि हाँ मैंने कहीं पे तो देखा है, but अब मेरे को समझ आ कि इसे लिट्टी चोखा बोलते हैं. I knew it would be mostly vegetarian, तो मेरे को थोड़ा डर था. I was like shit, what if I don't like the food? And then I don't know कि कैसे आएगा. But it has shocked me like crazy. And it's the first time ever that I've seen you want to मतलब make me have a nice experience.
Yeah, because otherwise I don't give a fuck.
Hamesha,
I'm like,
exactly. So I saw how connected you are to Bihari cuisine and how much the food means to you and how hospitable you are here. And because of you, I'll have a pot belly now. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to OK Tested.
Do not eat. आतना time लगेगा का.
थोड़ा गलती हो गया.